See when it pops up. It's not popping up yet. There we go. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Welcome to another episode of your Average Day Joes. I'm your host, C.
And Jai, so
What up, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great Tuesday. That's right, Taco Tuesday. We are here. Getting it in. Another episode for you guys. We are your Average Day Joes, where we go over your sports breaking scores, trends, and we do crypto. We're going to give you some horoscopes and conspiracies. We do it all for you guys. So let's get it in. Jay, is there any sports today?
sports every day.
Cool,
So yeah,
cool.
of course there is. Let's see.
I know
Let's see.
with the bowls happening and stuff, the
Yeah, it's
college
just
football's like different.
yeah, it's just football. Well, football. There's no football, but there's NBA.
Oh, okay, so no college football either, right? No
No, not until Thursday, I believe. I could
Thursday.
check.
Okay, gotcha.
Because the college football playoff, I
Oh,
believe it's Thursday and Friday.
okay.
Yeah, let me check really quick. NCAA. Let me make sure. Make sure. Yeah. So yeah, Thursday and Friday.
Okay, so NBA action it is then.
Yes, sir. Let's go NBA. So, one current game going on that just started. We got the Kings and Mavericks. Obviously, that's going to be a tough one. Pretty even teams struggling this year. So, the Kings are up 23-20, and there's a few minutes left in the first. So, it's still got a long way to go in that game. That game just started. The Cavs, they beat the Pacers 120-116. The Wizards beat the Magic 120-112. The Grizzlies, they beat the Spurs by 1 point, 106-105. Damn, that's a tough one.
Wow.
The Wolves, they beat the Heat 122-94. And the Lakers, they beat the Pelicans 111-103.
The
I
Lakers?
wonder, yeah, they beat the Pellies.
Hell yeah, bro. We're doing it.
I
Luca about to
like
get MVP, man.
like I said, I sure hope you beat the Pelicans. Big
Huh.
struggling team.
I know.
They're trying to figure out where to send Zion. That's their job right now.
Oh, really? They're trying to get rid of him?
Yeah, he's hurt every year. He's hurt. He doesn't ever play a full season. When he plays, he's very effective, but they're dead last. They're 8-30. Like
Oh,
that's
wow.
horrible. Yeah, it's horrible.
Damn, look at that 50 in the TV. Holy moly.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, you already know, man.
That's
You
that
know.
50.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure, bro.
GT. I love that thing.
Yeah, it's one of the best, dude. Especially when they got it up on two wheels.
Uh-huh.
Yes, sir, man.
Yeah.
Rolling.
Rolling in my 5.0
Oh yeah,
with the
that's that.
top down low.
So the hair can blow. Exactly. That's that Vanilla Ice, bro.
Straight with Jay's hoe. No,
That's hella funny.
yeah. What else? That was all the games for the day.
No, there's still more. That was just the. Oh no, yeah, that was the last game. The Lakers
Yeah.
Pelicans 111-103. Yeah, that's it.
Anything trending?
NBA, no, just like I said, just Zion and obviously Trey, Ice Trey. I don't know where Ice Trey is going, so that's gonna take a little time. They still got plenty of time till the whole till the trade deadline. So that's
Oh
still a
yeah.
while. Still got a
When is
ways.
the trade deadline? Do you know? Is it end of January?
Usually around All Star, a
Oh,
little
okay.
after All Star break, around then, because that's halfway season.
Oh, I
Halfway
got
in the
you.
season. So All Star's always in February. So they still got time.
Yeah,
Still got time to work out a deal. So,
exactly.
but yeah, we had other big news though in other sports. The number one trending thing today in NFL, Harbaugh, John Harbaugh.
Uh-huh.
He got fired.
No way.
Yeah, I know, right? Like this that no coach is safe. Like that's crazy because that was he coached the Ravens for a while, man, and he was a good coach. To see him get fired, oh man, that's I don't know. I have no idea.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm very confused. It was the number one trend today because that came out of nowhere. The other coaches that got fired make sense, but I mean, he's not really to blame for having a hurt quarterback the first like 6 games. You know,
Uh-huh.
it's not like he did bad. So it's weird. I don't know. It's very weird. I don't know. Maybe there's probably something that's not being said there, but that's very odd. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To see John Harbaugh get fired. So that's an excellent coach. If your team were to get any coach, which I don't think he'd go there, that would be a great coach to get, by the way.
Dude, that's all we need right there, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That would be an excellent coach to get if you were somehow able to swing a deal.
Oh, no,
But
dude.
you need someone like that, like who's that's a great coach. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that came out of left field though. That was the number one trend out there today in sports
Damn.
to see Harbaugh fight. Yeah, I was like, hold on. I thought I was reading things wrong. I was like, hold on, who? You know, I was like, and then I was like, oh, it can't be Jim Harbaugh. No, he's coaching Chargers, you know? And I was like, hold on, John Harbaugh? What that was crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, it really shocked me, man. So, but yeah, that was the number one trend today.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What are the chances of Raiders picking him up? Is he going to be so expensive that they're not going to be able to afford anything?
I don't think it's so much expensive. I just don't think he would go somewhere that I think he would want to go to a team that's already established, let's say. Do you know what I mean by that?
Uh-huh.
Like I said, the Raiders need a lot. They need a lot. You're going to need a coach that is willing to go through those painful years of rebuilding, at least the first few of rebuilding, and then just sticking it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think John Harbaugh wants to go somewhere that's already okay. This place is established. Let's go. You know what I mean? That's what I believe.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Instead of rebuilding from the bottom. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
that's what I believe. Yeah. And we'll see where he goes, man. I'm curious. I'm curious because there's going to be there's a lot of openings. You know what I mean?
Right.
You never know who else is going to get fired. That came out of left field, bro. That was kind of crazy. So
that's weird.
Yeah, we will see though. We will definitely see. But yeah, whichever sport you want next, we could go men's basketball, college men's basketball.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, man, because we got one current game on right now. That's why I said that. In OT, we got Kansas against TCU. Kansas is up 92-91, still got 2 minutes left in OT. So that's going to come down to the wire, man. That's a really good game. Michigan, they beat Penn State by a basket, 74-72. Duke, they beat Louisville, 84-73. Florida, they beat Georgia, 92-77. Minnesota, they beat Iowa, 70-67. Oklahoma State, they beat UCF, 87-76. Houston, they beat Texas Tech, 69-65. And Tennessee, they beat Texas, 85-71. Some good games. Yeah, some good games today.
All right. What about NHL?
Let's see what's going on at NHL. We got 2 games right now, Kurt. The Kraken and Bruins are locked in at 2, and still about a minute left in the second, so they got the whole third period left. And we got the Sharks and Blue Jackets. Sharks are up 2-1, and the second period's about to end. So they still got the whole third period. So
okay.
Those are the 2 current games right now. The Sabres, they beat the Canucks 5-3. The Lightning, they beat the Avalanche 4-2. Flyers, they beat the Ducks 5-2. The Hurricanes beat the Stars 6-3. The Islanders, they just smoked the Devils 9-0. Wow. The Maple Leafs, they beat the Panthers 4-1. Golden Knights, they beat the Jets in OT 4-3. And the Oilers beat the Predators 6-2.
Nice.
Yes, sir. Yeah, 9-0. Whew, man. That's bad.
Oh, I know, right?
That's smoking a team in NHL, dude. Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, it happens.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Any Premier League happening?
Premier League. Let's see. Not any of our teams. Let me see. I'm trying to see if the next time They play will be Thursday. We'll be able to announce it. Arsenal against Liverpool.
Oh shit! How much you got? How
Oh,
much you got?
shit. What do you mean how much I got? What are you talking about?
How much you got on it?
Oh, you think I'm gonna bet on Liverpool? Shit.
It's your team,
Unless
bro.
unless homegirl says otherwise, yeah, I don't. Why would I believe in them?
Yo,
I know
homegirl,
they're
tell Jay we need 20 on this.
like they're defending champs and all, but I seen how they played all season. They went from being up here to the very bottom. Now they're back in the middle. Like that's not cutting it. You know what I mean? And I've seen her go through these stressful times of talking about their stupid manager. So
Yeah, but you know that women get a lot more emotional than men do.
I agree, but she knows what she's talking about. When she's like, the way I talk about football out here, she talks about it out there.
I got you.
She believe me, she's deep into that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's life for her. You know what I'm saying? That's real talk.
Got you.
Oh yeah. But yeah, so that's Thursday, bro.
Okay.
That's gonna be a good game.
Couple more days away.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Anything training in sports, or is that everything?
Oh no, I told you the biggest trend was John Harbaugh, bro. That was crazy.
Yeah, it was.
Yes, sir, man. But yeah, nothing else is trending, and yeah, I think about it. Who's gonna coach the Ravens now? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's what I mean. Like that. Think about that. Like, yeah, they fired him, but where's he gonna go? But who's gonna coach them? Like that, man. I don't know, man. Crazy move.
Dion.
Dion's not coaching any pro teams right now, bro.
He should.
Yeah, I think he likes college, man. You know, players listen to him. They don't have the big egos. You know what I mean? Like it's different in college as opposed to the pros. You know, why would Dion want to go somewhere in the pros and he's going to be dealing with people who got bigger egos than him? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I don't think he wants to do that. That sounds very stressful.
I got you.
Yeah, so, you know, like unless they made him a deal like that's like huge, like we're money wise, I don't see him going to the pros, bro.
Okay.
Well, you know what I mean? Like, you know, unless he was able to go somewhere and maybe his son was like, "Hey, Dad, can you come coach?" You know what I mean? Maybe like that. But yeah, I don't see that happening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You never know, though. I mean, remember his son's on Cleveland. He's a quarterback, you know, and Cleveland just fired their coach. I don't see the appeal of going to Cleveland though, and then having a coach there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Other than his son, you know, which would be kind of cool, you know. But yeah, I don't really see that happening.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah, but yeah, bro. But that's all the sports today, man.
All
Not a
right.
lot of sports today.
Cool. Then let's move on and get into some Jay, did you know? Why not?
For sure.
So, beginning with the title of our show for today, Jay, did you know that Newsom is basically being investigated for fraud in California?
President Trump is doing that.
Yeah, man. They're saying that California has stolen somewhere in the 70 billion range from the taxpayers.
Oh, I can totally see Trump going after Newsom.
Oh, we going to war, brother.
Oh, yeah, we got other wars we fight, man.
What you talking about?
This is we got foreign wars we're in now. This is domestic, so it's like damn.
Which foreign wars are we in?
Well, we're about to be. Remember, we just took Venezuela's president.
Oh yeah, that wasn't a war. We just
No. Okay,
that was a kidnapping, my brother.
Okay, bro. We are what you call superpower bullies. That's what we are, and I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way. But we're about to take Greenland as well. You realize this, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people are very mad at the stuff we do because we're that big power bully. You get it?
Oh, I know.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. We're at war with everyone. That's just how it is in life.
Uh-huh.
Always. Even if you don't think you're at war, you're at war. You understand? It's
Oh, I totally
art
understand.
of. It's called art of war, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, yeah,
I'm just making a point. Like, yeah, that was what we did with Venezuela. Was not a war. We didn't like bring in the troops, tanks. Really, we literally just came in for like a few hours, captured their president, and then took off. Like,
captured someone's president. Yes, that pissed off a lot of people on the other side of the world. Let's
oh
just
yeah.
say
So we got to
that's
keep our
what I'm
guard up.
telling you.
We got to keep
Thank
our
you.
guard up. That's for
So
sure.
yes, that's what I mean. That's
Especially against China. What I
hey,
hear,
thank you.
what I hear is that
Exactly.
we're stealing from China's oil supply now.
Thank you. So what does that tell you? Exactly.
Yeah.
Big bullies. Get it? That's what we do. And that's what I mean. We're always at war. Always. Yep. You know, it's that's why we always need a strong president.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Jay, did you know that Tom Brady has been saying that he is considering bringing the Raiders back to the Patriots way?
Okay.
What's that mean, Jay? You should know that one. I don't even know what that means.
It means the Patriots under Bill Belichick. If you fumbled the ball, you were benched. And I mean benched. You're not playing no more for another 3 to 5 games because Belichick, if you made a mistake, if you asked for a big contract, he shipped you away. He's like, oh, you want a bigger contract? He would trade you.
Oh, really?
That's what he's talking. Oh, yeah. Bill Belichick was very pinpoint, just by the line, bro. Like if you're not, and that's what I mean. That Pete Carroll was like that too. He just got too old. That's why the Raiders were the way they were this year.
Yeah.
Pete Carroll was very. If you don't listen to me, I won't even play you. But he's older now. I don't think he was just like he was over. He was done with it. You know what I mean? He's older. You know what I mean? And that's what I mean. Bill Belichick was very hardcore when he was with the Patriots, bro. You know what I'm saying? I saw it too. There was some just certain times where I was like, you know, we had good ass players, and if they made a mistake, bro, I was like, shit. He's gonna be benched. I already know he'll be benched. You know what I'm saying? But that's what he means.
Gotcha.
He was very strict, dude. It's like, you know, I went to Catholic school. It's the same way. You know what I mean? Like we had to shave. We had to do this. We had to do that. I had to outline in 5 colors for one class.
Oh, wow.
5 different colors outlining. Just because the teacher was like, I said so. That's not fair. Okay, well, life's not fair. That's exactly what he used to say to us. I'm teaching you about life, and that's what I'm saying. That's what he's talking about, the Belichick way. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
If he can do that dude, honestly, watching the Raiders for the past 2 decades, their number one problem is those idiots are the most undisciplined team in the NFL. Always getting penalties. Like, how hard is it to just do your job and not get a penalty? Every year. And then you'd be like, oh, that's the Raiders, though, bro. We always get penalties. Exactly. Always shoot yourself in the foot. That's exactly what Tom Brady's talking about. Not to do that.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
All right, moving on. Jay, did you know that Samsung has unveiled a new futuristic phone called the Galaxy Z Trifold? It actually folds in 3 places.
No, I don't know. I don't really follow the Androids, but that's cool, I guess.
Yep. Trifold phone, buddy. What you know about that?
Don't know nothing about it.
Let's see here.
Oh yeah.
Jay, did you know that scientists were searching for bones in an Oklahoma cave, but they found something much more rare and more extraordinary?
What was it?
They ended up finding a 300-million-year-old fossil of a reptile.
Oh shit.
Yep.
I said 300 million years old. Wow.
Yep.
It's crazy.
That's crazy, right?
Oh yeah.
Let's see here. What else we got for you, Jay? Jay, did you know that there was a Detroit man who got jailed 25 years for a crime he didn't commit? and ordered to return 1 million to Michigan after court ruling.
No, I didn't know. I didn't hear
Yep.
about that.
So it looks like yeah, he he received more than $1 million for having that kind of for that mistake. 25 years in jail, wrongfully accused,
Mm-hmm.
and so he received more than 1 million under Michigan's Wrongful Imprisonment Compensation Act. The law, which took effect in 2017, pays roughly $50,000 for each year someone is wrongfully incarcerated, and it looks like they try to take it back from him.
That's crazy that they try to take it back.
Yeah,
Rude.
damn.
Hella rude.
Yeah, it says that the court filed there's like a appeal that was filed in the Michigan court, and it was for a separate civil settlement tied to his wrongful conviction. The settlement came from the city of Detroit, which agreed to pay Rick $7.5 million to resolve a lawsuit alleging police misconduct. Rick's claimed officers switched bullet evidence to frame him for the 92 murder. And so it looks like I don't know, man. It's just a lot of looks like the cops kind of like did something they shouldn't have done and planted some kind of evidence, one of those kind of things.
Damn.
So kind of sucks, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I know, man.
Jay, so I got some good news about Minnesota since we've always been having a lot of bad news lately.
Well, what happened?
Northern Minnesota harbors a new type of fuel, the fuel of tomorrow.
Okay.
Helium-3.
Okay.
Yep, it's going to be a new source of energy. It can basically, they're going to be able to mine it from lunar dust to power fusion reactors or cool quantum machines. So, Helium-3, brother, it's coming.
Okay, for sure.
Jay, did you know scientists think they've discovered how humans could recover lost vision?
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, bro. Imagine that.
That's pretty cool.
I know, dude. Imagine how many people like that can help,
Yeah.
Let's see, Jay, did you know that paleontologists confirmed that a 70 million year old dinosaur egg concealed a previously unseen crystal?
I did not know.
Yeah, man, they found a dinosaur egg, bro. This is going to be straight like Game of Thrones.
Dragon.
Yep. Jay, did you know that NVIDIA CEO says he doesn't care about California's proposed billionaire tax?
That's cool.
Most likely because his company probably won't get taxed.
Yeah,
if he doesn't
exactly.
care. Why else would you not care, right?
Yep.
That's funny. Let's see here. Jay, did you know that nearly half of American homeowners want to relocate because of extreme weather?
I believe it.
Yeah, man.
I totally believe it.
Jay, did you know that Hilton terminates Minnesota hotel for banning those DHS reservations?
I did not know.
They're no longer part of the Hilton family.
They said, fuck y'all.
Yep,
That's the other way to go about it.
exactly.
Said, fuck y'all.
Jay, did you know that it looks like there was
What?
I guess China identified its first supergiant helium field, and it's older than anyone imagined. So I guess they have their own kind of helium energy plans.
I believe it.
I guess that's going to be the future, bro.
Of course it is.
Crazy. Very crazy. Let's see what else I got for you. Jay, did you know that Mitsubishi scores a major win? $1 billion lawsuit over 33 years old, over a 33-year-old sports car.
No shit.
So remember the Mitsubishi 3000 GT, one of my favorite
Yeah.
cars?
Yeah.
Yep.
What about it?
It says that that Mitsubishi is headed back to court to try and justify its safety systems with a $1 billion judgment against Mitsubishi on the line. It says this is
Oh
a
no.
case that has been going on for nearly a decade. In 2017, Francis Amagusu was driving his 92 3000 GT. When trying to pass another vehicle, he lost control. Amagasu slammed into multiple trees before the car rolled over. Amagasu's head hit the roof of the car during the crash, which left him a quadriplegic. A
Oh
year later,
shit.
a year later, his family sued Mitsubishi, claiming defects of the car. They said the seatbelt was defective and alleged that the roof of the car was too low, which contributed to the injuries. In the suit, Amagasu's lawyer said that the belt's rip-stitch design, which tears to limit the acceleration forces, caused the injury. The ripped belt is 4 inches longer, allegedly making it easier to bounce around in the cabin. Mitsubishi said there was nothing defective about the car and that it complied with all industry and government standards. A jury sided with Amagasu, awarding him a shocking $1,900,000,000 and including another $800 million in punitive damages. So yes, $1 billion. It says that he's been fighting to get that money, but the other courts have like throughout the case, so it's just kind of been going an ongoing case with Mitsubishi 3000 GTs, man.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite cars. I literally have on my work a Matchbox like replica of that car.
I wasn't really a fan. I don't see many of them though.
Well, they're not like the best mechanically sound cars, so you won't see many of them on the road anymore.
I definitely don't. But it's rare. Like I used to see them before, but I don't see any anymore.
No.
Yeah. But yeah, I wasn't really a big fan of Mitsubishi.
Mitsubishi, like to me, was not a big like. I was never excited about it, but that 3000 GT, bro, that shit was ahead of its time a little bit.
You always liked that one though.
Yeah, that was clean, bro. That was a clean one.
That definitely wasn't the popular one. The other one was the popular one.
The Dodge
Eclipse.
itself?
Eclipse.
Oh,
No, the Eclipse. Everyone had a fucking Eclipse, bro.
those things were much cheaper too.
Yeah, obviously. But that's what I mean.
Here we go. Look, Jay. TV.
What? Oh, yeah. Oh, that shit was pimp. Park? Boom.
That's how you learn to drive a Mustang.
Oh, that was great, man. That's classic.
2 wheels.
Classic on the 2 wheels, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah. That's
So classic.
I love those cars.
So classic, bro.
Oh, I know.
Gotta love it.
This is one of those movies that if it's on TV, I'll be watching it always.
Hell yes.
Especially with these kind of scenes right now.
Yes. Winning life.
The 80s winning life. Gotta love it.
Yes.
Jay, did you know that car giant Hyundai to use human-like robots in their factories soon?
Yeah. I reported it, remember?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Okay, I think that's pretty much it for the Jay Did You Know segment. Let's move on now and get into our top trends and breaking news of the day. Starting with some crazy, I guess, international news, you can say, but soon to be national news. Jay, let's get deeper into this Greenland stuff. What's going on?
Okay. We'll start off. President Trump. So, obviously, we're making it clear that we may be using our military to acquire Greenland. You know what I mean? He's made it. President Trump has made it well known that Greenland is definitely a priority for the U.S. You know what I mean? It's definitely, obviously, looking at the map and everything. I totally understand why. You know what I mean? But so obviously President Trump and his team are discussing a range of options to pursue this important foreign policy goal, of course, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we need to obviously you were talking about, remember, NATO and all that. So Denmark and everyone is very against that, what we want to do, you know what I'm saying?
Who?
Denmark, you know,
Who?
from Europe. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. But it's just yeah, NATO allies, you know what I mean? So
We're
but
not part of NATO. Who cares?
that's that's what I mean. It would end NATO, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
but why? Who cares? Like, why do we care if it ends NATO or not? If that's a good thing, I
I
think
mean it's just
some don't like NATO.
it's just an ally thing, that's all.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? It's yeah. You know what I mean? I mean if we need Greenland, we're gonna take Greenland. That's pretty much how it goes down. You know what I mean by that?
Yeah,
That's all it is. Like if President Trump thinks we need it, like, which I think is a smart idea just because of their location, then we're gonna take Greenland. You get it?
but
Pretty
bro,
much.
I think there needs to be a stipulation to this whole thing.
What's the stipulation?
Good night. If Trump takes Greenland, he needs to rename it to Trumpland.
I'm sure he'll think of something, but the whole have to go about it smart and strategically first.
I might have to text. I might have to X, like, shout him out like on X and let him know you got to change that.
He would love that, actually.
That's all I'm saying. Screw Greenland. It's not even green. It's white.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, it's covered with ice. Yeah, that's kind of funny. But yeah, so that's going down, bro. And I don't know when, but it's very clear now what we're gonna do. We did the whole, obviously, Venezuela thing first, so this is coming next.
We taking over. Dun, 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 dun.
Exactly. One nation at a time. Yes, I agree.
That, bro.
Huh?
I said that, man. We taking over, dog. We good.
You got to make moves right now. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You see what's going on with the other countries. You always have Israel and the Arab countries fighting. You got Putin and Ukraine going at it, you know? So, yeah.
Trump better pray that the Republicans keep the House in the midterms, because if they don't, then he might get impeached. You know?
It'll be fine. That's where Elon comes into play with the bread.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Right. Cool.
When you have power behind you like that and money, you good.
Oh, I know.
If he didn't have Elon behind him, it'd be very different.
Yeah, that's true.
Very, very different. So.
Very true.
But yeah, man. So Greenland, bro.
Greenland coming soon to a US home near you.
Already known, man. Already known.
Shit, what an investment opportunity, Jay.
I know, right?
Thought about that, bro. Like, if we can get Greenland and like we'll be the first ones to invest, like that first year we get it, bro. Winning.
Exactly. I'm all about the
right next to the airport, Airbnb that bitch. Why not? Why not?
Greenland, bro. Let's go.
Greenland. Okay.
Dude, it's like a big ass continent, bro.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
It is.
Like it really is, bro. I see why he want, like, you know, for strategic purposes, it's a perfect, like, it definitely helps to have that.
I think we're closer to it than Denmark anyway.
Then where?
Denmark.
Yeah, maybe. I'd say so.
You know?
Somewhat. You know what I mean? It's probably equal distance, if anything. Canada's closer to it more than anything. Obviously.
Gotta help me.
The funny part is that if we did have Greenland, Canada would have to abide by a lot. You know what I mean? Because then it's really boxed in now with Alaska, us, obviously, and Greenland. Oh, dude, they'd be.
Canada's gonna be, the next state.
Exactly. I was just about to say it'd be like the It would become.
Honestly,
Remember,
that's
he
all
was.
we need, bro. If we can take Canada, we're good to go, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But Greenland, no, Greenland's very important because then we'd have this side of the hemisphere. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. So we need Greenland
It'd
and
be like,
Canada, and then we can call it quits. We can.
oh yeah, we have all that. That's so much territory
That's what I'm
that
saying.
yeah, like we'll be set up for the world if anyone ever wanted to battle anything.
Right.
So yeah.
Right.
So I mean, it's coming. That'd be funny, like you said, Canada. When he was talking about Canada as a state,
Oh, I know.
I'm telling you, that's crazy.
All the Canadians got hella butt hurt. They're like, "What? What are you talking about?"
Yeah, I know. There's
Hey,
I don't know. I don't know. I guess they like living the way they live. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't
under
live in Canada.
British rule.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, right? I
British
don't know.
rule.
I know they got the high taxes there too.
Yeah, bro. All that.
Yeah, I don't know much about Canada, man. It's right there though. I do want to visit it.
I'll tell you, if we acquire Canada, I'm moving to Vancouver, bro.
West Coast?
Yes, sir.
Why the West Coast as opposed to the East in Canada?
Because East gets hot.
And the West doesn't at all?
Nah, Vancouver's chill, bro.
Oh, I don't know. Never been to
Vancouver's
Vancouver.
super nice. Like the summers stay in the 80s. The winters, doesn't get super cold, but it's it's kind of like Seattle, kind of rainy throughout the whole season.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, so it has the same weather pretty much
Yeah,
as
exactly.
Seattle?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Very nice though. Very nice area.
Got it.
You've been to Vancouver?
Nope.
It's very similar to the Bay Area because they have a huge ass bay like we do.
Oh,
Maybe even a little bit bigger.
okay.
But bro, when you look, and they have like a treasure island that you can stop on and like do like a little trail. There's like a trail there and stuff. It's kind of nice,
So they have a similar situation.
Kind of similar. But then when you're like looking in the bay, like in the water over there, I mean, mind you, it is cold, but
Yeah.
unlike the bay water here, you can actually see like 20 feet. And I'm just exaggerating, but you can see hella feet down, bro. Like it's so clean. The water
So it's
is
like clear.
Yeah,
Wow.
super clear water there, bro. I
That's
was amazed like how clean it is over there.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay.
So yeah, bro, just a super clean city. I loved it because it's super clean, a lot of nature everywhere, beautiful trees, just everything super nice about
Got it, man. Canada.
Canada, brother. Vancouver.
All right. Got it.
All right, let's move on and get into some political news. It looks like we have some, you could say, I guess, sad news if you're a fan of this person, but Michael Reagan, President Ronald Reagan's eldest son, dies at 80 years old today. So, it says that Michael Reagan, the eldest son of Ronald Reagan and a conservative commenter, has died. The Ronald Reagan Presidential Foundation and Institute announced his death in a post on social media today, calling him a steadfast guardian of his father's legacy. Michael Reagan lived a life shaped by conviction, purpose, and an abiding devotion to President Reagan's ideals, the foundation said. His cause of death was not immediately announced. Reagan was a contributor to the right-wing Newsmax television network and was known for his talk radio program, The Michael Reagan Show. Reagan was born to Irene Flaher in 1945 and adopted just hours after his birth by Ronald Reagan and his then wife, actor Jane Wyman. So yeah, the young Reagan followed his parents' footsteps. Very cool, very cool. Have you ever heard his show before, bro? I never even knew he had a show.
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess he had a show. Pretty cool.
That's what's up.
All right, let's move on and get into some business news. Jay, what's going down with Lucid?
So Lucid, the proud partner with Uber. Remember, Uber is Uber is going to be with Lucid and Neuro, and they're in the robo-taxi game now. You know that, right? So
Yeah.
Obviously Waymo runs it out here. Zoox just started, right?
Yeah.
So Zoox just started up with their. They have limited. They're not offering it to everyone yet. They're doing what Waymo did first. Just you have to be on a waiting list. But Uber, bro, they're coming through now. So they just released in Vegas at Fontainebleau
Uh-huh.
what it looked like the car, the Lucid car.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool
Yeah.
stuff here. It's pretty much the same thing as a Waymo though, all the same, like inside you could control everything, all the same stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But just the outside looks cool, you know what I'm saying? Looks very cool. You know what I mean? It went on display at the NVIDIA exhibit in Fontainebleau.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so what they're gonna be doing, they're waiting right now on California, to get that approval. And then they'll be later this year in Cali.
Damn.
Yeah. So Uber's gonna have the Lucids robotaxi. That's crazy, bro. that's pretty baller. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I heard there was like a whole bunch of people hella pissed off right now in Bay Area for like Uber drivers because they see now what Waymo's doing already. You know?
If those drivers didn't realize this was coming, then their eyes are just glued shut. Like this is common sense. Everyone knew this was coming. I knew this was coming. I'm sure you did. This is all
I'm
common
not
sense.
an Uber driver anymore.
That's what I'm saying. This is common sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I mean, I like who they partner with though, dude. Lucid and Neuro, that's quality, bro. You know what I mean? They're really trying to get up in the Waymo market. You know what I mean? Especially with the looks of it, the looks of the car, especially. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I think you told me Lucid's a little more like higher end. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So, but yeah, they'll be released later this year in Cali. They're just waiting to get that approval. Pretty damn cool.
In San Francisco first?
I'm guessing everything starts here, so yeah. I mean, I don't think it'd be in LA. That's a nightmare market, dude. Think about that. Too much traffic. You want to start it here first and then expand that way, bro. There's way too many cars down there for that.
No, that's true.
Fuck that. You know what I mean? It's gonna be stuck in traffic the whole time, bro. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I think it'll. Yeah, once it's gonna be crazy, man. You know what I mean? I told you we're gonna be seeing there's gonna be nothing but robo taxis, man.
No, I know.
You know what I mean? They're all over my neighborhood now, as it is, bro. You know what I mean? I even know where they park. You know what I mean? Like in certain areas, because they spread them all out. I'm like, oh my god, they're all spread out. Yeah, it's crazy, man. They just post. You know what I mean? Like when I'm coming home from the gym, it's like 3 a.m. right or whatever time, and I know exactly where they post. Like in my neighborhood, like every time it's like clockwork. They're always sitting there too. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh my god, they're all up in the hills, bro. It's crazy. And that's only Waymo. Imagine when you have the other companies too. Oh my god, bro. It'll be everywhere.
Yeah.
So crazy. Pretty insane, man. You know what I mean?
I already know.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome though, man. You know what I mean? But Uber, very smart move. Very smart move.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? They want to be in this market, and I think it's a smart move for them.
Nah, for sure, bro.
No doubt.
All right, let's move on into some other political news. Also, some sad news if you know this person, but it looks like, let's see here. Doug LaMalfa, a Republican congressman from California, has died today at the age of 65. He has been a California Republican in Congress since 2013. The Butte County Sheriff's Office said it received a 911 call from LaMalfa's residence yesterday night regarding a medical emergency, and LaMalfa was transferred to Enloe Hospital, where he was taken into emergency surgery. LaMalfa died during the surgical procedure, the sheriff's department said, and the coroner's unit is conducting an investigation to determine the cause of death. Doug was a loving father and husband and staunch advocate for his constituents in rural America. Majority Whip Tom Eminar said in a post on X, "Our prayers are with Doug's wife Jill and their children." Representative Lisa McClain of Michigan, the chair of the House Republican Conference, said LaMalfa cared deeply about his constituents and worked tirelessly to represent their voices, values, and livelihoods in Congress. So yeah, looks like he has died, and he was a California Republican who was serving, or he represented California's first congressional district in the northeastern part of the state. So yeah, kind of going to be like it's kind of going to be like up more like towards like Oregon border, more kind of like agricultural type places. And yeah, he has passed away following an emergency procedure that he had to go through. So that sucks. But that is our other political news. Let's get back into some business news and local news. On top of that, Jay, Taco Bell Cantina.
Yes, sir. Obviously, we got the location of Pacifica. That's the most iconic one out everywhere. The most beautiful one in the U.S. It was already deemed. But San Francisco said, "Hey, we gonna open up another one because they got one on 3rd. You've seen that one, right?
Yeah,
it's like by the bowling alley. So they're opening up one now. Just opened January 1st, 333 Jefferson Street in Fisherman's Wharf, Taco Bell Cantina, like right there on the wharf, bro. So 2,400 square feet. 50 seats, custom design. It's a nice location, dude. I know the location very well. That's perfect, especially for all the tourists.
Yeah,
perfect location, prime time location, bro, for it. You know what I mean? And so very smart. I think Taco Bell's very smart about putting that there, and a cantina. You know what I mean? Not just a regular Taco Bell. They put a cantina there.
Correct.
I think that's very smart. Very good spot for it, and it should thrive there for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's just a chain that just you really can't lose with Taco Bell. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you could, but
not a cantina. How can you lose? You have drinks and you got like tacos. Like how are you gonna lose?
You're gonna lose when you have to run to the bathroom afterwards. That's where you lose.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean, though. You ain't gonna. People are automatically gonna go because, like, they're always gonna eat there, and then you can get drinks too, and it's right there at the wharf. Like, man, that's a perfect location, and it's not like you paying hella crazy loot for the food. You know what I mean, or the drinks. It's
for sure
reasonable price. That's what I mean. So I just think that's very smart. Smart location, and like I said, they're probably shelling out a lot of bread for the real estate part. You know what I mean?
Easy. Yep.
That's what I mean. But with all the tourists, that especially SF's been working on that. That. I think that's a prime time location because I think they'll be able to make that rent quick.
Mm-hmm.
Quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially. Yeah. Oh man, that location. Fuck man. Right there in the wharf. Like man, it's perfect.
No, that makes sense.
And like I said, you don't have to market Taco Bell like too much, you know what I mean? Because everyone knows what it is. You know what I'm saying? Everyone knows what Taco Bell is, So there's certain things in that area that couldn't survive there, which was crazy to me. You know what I mean?
Like fancier places, right?
Exactly, and not even just fancier. Even we had a Hooters there too before. Couldn't even survive it, and like it was just crazy to me. But see, not like their marketing was horrible. You know what I mean? The location was cool, but like they were getting fucking ran over by In-N-Out. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it was just crazy to me. Like that Hooters was just ran terrible. You know what I mean? It was not. No one even knew it was there. That's what I'm saying. Like that's just man. This, like I said, the cantina is a little different, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So yeah, that's why I think it's going to really thrive there in that location.
Yep, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You already know, man.
Cantina time.
Oh, for sure, bro. Go live right there.
Oh, for sure. I was just thinking the exact same thing.
Oh, hell yeah, bro. All day, man. Right there. Man, that shit's hella nice, that area.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Cool. Well, let's move on into our last topic. And that is going to bring us to the island of Hawaii, the big island. Let's see what is happening there. It looks like there is snow blanketing the Hawaiian volcano right now. And it has one of the few rare times winter storm warnings on the mountain because it is snowing pretty heavily in Hawaii this time around. I do actually have a video that I'll show you of all the snow there. But yeah, snow coated the roads of Mauna Kea, a dormant volcano on Hawaii's Big Island Monday, as a storm known as Kona Low dumped inches of snow across higher elevations. The peak of Mauna Kea is the highest point in Hawaii at more than 13,000 feet above sea level. Other videos shot from the Mauna Kea Science Reserve showed blinding driving conditions as crews made their way down the volcano. The Science Reserve, which is managed by the University of Hawaii, is home to some of the most powerful telescopes in the world. And winter storm warning remains in effect for the Big Island Summit through midnight Wednesday, downgraded from a winter storm warning Monday when the footage was taken. So let's show you guys the footage here of what this snowstorm looks like. Check it out, Sean. Oh, fuck. It has to be added, doesn't it? Always adds, I swear. Sorry, guys, but the ad just screwed it all up. And now I can't even get back into it. That's all bad. All bad. Maybe if I exit out, let me see. Oh, here we go, guys. Okay. Let me show you this video then. Maybe this will be a little better. Okay.
Sometimes things fall right into place, but other times they just fall.
What was
that?
But at least.
So yeah, guys, that's pretty crazy though. You know, snowing in Hawaii, like that's what I love about the Big Island is like you have such a contrast of different like climate zones there. You know, you can literally, it's almost like being in California where you can literally have snow and then go and like swim in the beautiful ocean like right afterwards. You know, Big Island.
That's a trip.
Check it out, Sean. So look at all that snow, guys. That's crazy. It's snowing heavily down there. Almost like whiteout conditions too. Dude. That's crazy. Yeah. Only in Hawaii, guys. Only in Hawaii. All right. Let's move on and get into Jay's movie of the night. One of our favorites, I guess you could say, and is Twins that you are watching.
Yes, sir.
What's the movie about?
Basically, it's about, let's say, you have Arnold and Danny DeVito, but they're basically fraternal twins that they were separated at birth. And it was like a genetic experiment. So obviously Arnold got all the genetics and Danny DeVito was left with the other partial genetics. You know what I mean? As the doctor put it, remember?
Yeah.
He got all the shit genes basically, and Arnold got all the good genes.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this was a genetic experiment, and they didn't even know. Like they didn't even know that they were related. You know what I mean? And yeah, it was just like I said, they meet as adults, and then they're looking for their long lost mom, basically. You know what I mean? Their maternal birth mother. You know what I mean? That birthed them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And yeah, man, it's a hilarious adventure, and it's a really good movie, man. Like obviously, because you have two just people that just are totally different, but they also grew up different. I'll give you that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like Arnold grew up very, very different from Danny DeVito in the movie.
And in real life, probably.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. it worked out good though because they're totally opposite people. You know what I mean?
Right.
And just yeah, it's a hilarious movie, bro. Hilarious movie. Definitely the director. He made some good movies. Ivan Reitman for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite movies growing up for sure, bro. Like I'm biased when it comes to it because I think it's most Arnold movies are my favorites anyway, but this one's hella funny.
Right.
You know what I mean? I would recommend this to anyone.
No, definitely. It's crazy because now, like, if you ask the youngsters if they ever like saw that movie, a lot of people don't know about this movie.
No way. I don't think. No, I know. I know for sure. I know for sure. I could tell because like just because I see the youngsters nowadays, they don't even know, probably don't even know who Arnold is.
Bro,
You know what I'm saying?
I went into Apple today to fix my iPad.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
And actually, so let me actually back up a little bit. Today was one of those days for me where I can, because it was my day off. I don't really go out too much anymore, but when I do, bro, I was like in a different universe today because I went to this coffee shop that's brand new called Kaizen in San Mateo.
Okay.
And I heard it was really good coffee, so I went in there. Bro, I was amazed. I literally felt like I was in Portland, Oregon, or like a Seattle, bro, with the way the people were inside, like the way they looked inside there. I'm talking about like women with like blue hair with sides shaved. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? You know that look.
Oh God, no. Oh
Yeah,
no.
I was like,
Nope.
what the hell is going on right now? And then
I'm cool.
so then I did that, and then I go into Apple in Hillsdale Mall.
Okay.
And bro, I kind of during the daytime. I don't know, at nighttime might be different, but pretty same crowd, bro. I was pretty shocked today. Today was just one of those days.
Yeah, you ain't catching me there then. That's good.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh shit. That's funny.
Yeah.
What do you rate the movie?
I told you, man. It's Brady because it's biased. It was one of my favorite movies growing up, man. Growing up as a kid, I watched that and I was laughing my head off, bro.
I can definitely give it a Brady.
Yeah, Arnold's one of my favorite actors ever, bro. All his movies are he's one of my favorite actors ever.
Oh, I know.
That's what I mean, the Governator, bro. So
I already know.
It's biased. Most all his movies I always will give a Brady. Unless it's like, I can't even think of a bad movie. You brought up one time that I thought it was a weird movie, but yeah. You know what I mean? So
that was the only one.
That's exactly. Out of his catalog is huge, bro.
Huh.
Like, man, he only has one that's like, huh? That's Junior. It though. But yeah, exactly. That was a weird one, very weird. But like I said, his catalog is crazy. All his movies. He got so many good movies, bro. It's insane.
Huh. He did what is this movie? He did another movie, but I think it's not real. I don't know. It says triplets, and it has him, Danny DeVito, and what's his name? And Tracy Morgan, Eddie Murphy too.
I don't think that's a movie though.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's probably not a movie, bro.
It says Twins 2, bro.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what it would be, but I don't think it was ever made.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they probably were thinking about it and they never did it.
Could be.
It would have been cool if they did it like this came out and then maybe a decade later came out with that, but yeah, they never did it. I think it was just like where you think about it, like, hey, we could do this. Yeah, exactly. Pre-production, basically.
Yeah. All right. Well, Jay, since Arnold is your favorite actor, let's do some Danny DeVito movies.
Danny DeVito. Oh man. That's a tough one. I
Try
gotta
to throw you off your game a little bit there.
yeah. Well, no, because I got to figure out exactly what he was in. I can't remember everything Danny DeVito was in.
Yeah, him he's such a great actor too, though. Him and Arnold together, in a different type of way, but of course they're great actors.
I'm gonna go my favorite Danny DeVito one. This is a tough one. This is a very tough one. I'm gonna have to go with for my favorite. This is tough, dude. This is tough. I'm gonna have to go with Batman Returns.
Oh, really?
Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not?
Okay.
That's what I'll go with.
What about underrated?
Underrated. He doesn't have an underrated movie, but for underrated, I'll go. He has so many movies, man. This guy's catalog is pretty intense too, man. I'll go. Shit. For underrated. That's a tough one, man. That's a tough one because he has no underrated. I'll go Renaissance Man.
Okay.
It's not underrated. Don't it's not underrated, but you know what I mean? That's a solid film too.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Okay. I got you.
Yes, sir.
And for me, my favorite movie of Danny DeVito's. Let's see. It's a tough one. He has so many good
he has
ones.
hella movies, dude.
I guess I can go with Deck the Halls since it was just Christmas. Why not?
Okay. All right.
I like that movie a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
That was a good one with him and Ferris Bueller.
Classic.
As far as underrated,
He doesn't have underrated movies, dude.
he does have one, and but only because you wouldn't know that he had anything to do with this movie. And he wasn't even in the movie, but he did help a lot to make this movie happen. That's why it's underrated.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
What movie is that?
Pulp Fiction.
What? Hold on, what?
Pulp Fiction.
But he wasn't in Pulp Fiction.
That's what I just said. I said he wasn't in the movie, but he helped to make the movie.
Oh.
That's why it's underrated.
Okay.
It says that he played a crucial role as an executive producer through his company Jersey Films, helping Tarantino secure the budget and get the film made after studios hesitated.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, I know he wasn't in it, but that makes sense.
It says that he was instrumental in convincing Harvey Weinstein and ensuring Tarantino had final cut, making him a key figure in the film's success.
Got it.
Yeah, man, you have to deal with him, bro. You have to, make sure that it all happened. Without DeVito, there would be no Pulp Fiction, maybe, bro.
True. Okay. I'll give him that.
You got to give him props, bro.
Of course.
That's DeVito. Other notable mentions, though, I would say Renaissance Man. That was a good one.
That was the one I said?
Yeah. Oh, my bad. Fuck.
That was the underrated one I told you. It wasn't underrated, though.
That's fine, because it's a good one. Yeah. Mars Attacks. I told you about that movie, Jay.
Hoffa. He was in Hoffa as well.
Hoffa. Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That's always something that comes up with him in it. And One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. That's a good one with him in it, too.
Yes, sir.
He had a pretty popular show by the name of Taxi from like 78 to 83. Have you ever seen that?
Never seen it. Nah.
No.
That's not really. I don't think that's really up my alley. Maybe, though. You never know.
Could be.
He said it could be.
But he wasn't in Cheers, right? He never played in Cheers.
Was he? No, I don't think so. Well,
actually,
he might have been in some. Thinking about it, I actually think he was.
I mean, because I keep thinking about it. I'm like, I don't know. Was he in Cheers? He might have been, yeah.
I don't think he was a regular, but I think he was in some for sure, actually. Thinking about it. No, I think he was, bro. I think he was. I'm pretty sure he was. That's crazy.
I wouldn't be surprised.
No, I think he was, bro. He wasn't a regular, but I think he was, and he was featured in some for sure, if I remember.
The other one we have to mention, which is a great movie, was "What's the Worst That Could Happen?" I think he just
with Martin Lawrence. Yeah, I forgot about that one with Martin Lawrence.
Yep, that's a good one.
Classic, bro.
Classic movies, bro.
He's also in L.A. Confidential as well.
L.A. Confidential. He played the Lorax from Dr. Seuss.
That's what I mean. His catalog's crazy, man.
Yeah, he did everything, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Cray.
He's no Arnold, though, bro.
No.
I only said that because of the movie.
We got Infinite in the house saying, "Did you know twins had the same origin as Freddy Krueger?"
What do you mean? No way. Hold on. What do you mean?
He means they were born from a milkshake of 7 different men. Freddy Krueger was born from a milkshake of 100 maniacs.
What? What?
Because in twins they had their genetic thing done, so they were born.
Yeah, I'm talking about Freddy.
Yeah, Freddy Krueger was born from a milkshake of 100 maniacs.
No, I don't. I don't.
And Jim Borgini in the house saying, "Yeah, he played the Penguin really good."
Yeah, that's why I said Batman Returns.
And Jim Borgini says he did a film called Jack the Bear. Never seen it.
Jack the Bear. I don't know that one. Jack the Bear. Huh. I don't know that one.
And Infinite stating the fact that Danny DeVito's wife was actually in Cheers. The curly-haired lady, that was his
Rhea
wife.
Perlman?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
No way. You're shitting me.
And she was a regular, so that's why we think he was on there, because it was her, but she was the main character on that show.
Yeah, she was. For sure she was.
Yeah,
that was his wife?
Yeah, bro.
No fucking way. Are you kidding?
Yeah. No wonder.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah.
That chick's hella funny.
I know.
No fucking way.
I
didn't know that.
She was the one with the attitude.
Yeah, I know. I remember her in a basketball movie. That's why.
It's one of my favorite parts of Twins right now.
This is a good one. Quality film, bro. Quality film, man. This could never. This is a movie that could never get old.
Yeah, exactly.
I could watch this at any time, bro.
Exactly.
Fucking hilarious movie, bro.
Sure. Yeah, definitely one of the better ones out there, bro.
Oh, for sure, bro. For sure. R.I.P. Kelly Preston, though, man.
Yeah.
That was John Travolta's wife that died. You know that, right?
Yeah, that's the one, right? The one that Arnold.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah, that was John Travolta's wife that died, man.
Yeah,
she died during COVID, I believe, if I remember correctly. She had breast cancer, I think it was. So, yeah, I remember. I was like, nah. You know what I mean?
Fuck.
Yeah. I remember. I was like, damn, man. Yeah, exactly.
All right. That is our movie of the night. We're watching Twins, guys. Definitely check it out. Great movie.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
Let's move on and get into our crypto of the night. Let's see what's going on in these markets. We got currently Bitcoin sitting at 92,714. It is down 0.95%. Ethereum, your largest altcoin, sitting at 3,255. It is up 1.16. XRP sitting at number 4 at $2.26. It is down 5.54%. As far as your support and resistance for Bitcoin currently, your primary support is 91,000 to 91.5. Your resistance is 93.5 to 94,000. And Bitcoin remains structurally bullish, holding firmly above the psychological 90K level. Rising volume alongside multi-day gains confirms active participation rather than weak drift. As long as Bitcoin holds above 91K, Pullbacks remain constructive and trend continuation remains favored. Hold on, I gotta sneeze.
Gosh, bro,
Thank you. Okay.
Jeez, gosh, bro, you all right?
Yeah. All right, guys. Ethereum, your primary support 3150 to 3200. Your resistance is right now at 3300. Ethereum continues to outperform Bitcoin on a percentage basis, showing strong trend persistence after reclaiming and holding above 3,000. Volume supports the move, suggesting institutional and swing participation. Ethereum is consolidating just below resistance, a classic setup for either continuation or a controlled pullback. And then we have XRP. XRP, your primary support is at $2.10 to $2.15, and your resistance is at $2.30 to $2.35. XRP remains the momentum leader and is posting aggressive multi-day gains with elevated volume. The move is strong but extended, meaning volatility risk is elevated. As long as XRP holds above 210, the trend remains intact, with dips more likely to be rotational rather than trend breaking. All right. As far as your fear and greed index, we are still at 49. Just like yesterday, we are right in that middle of the neutral zone. So yeah, we are in neutral. I told you guys before, I see Bitcoin going up to like 94, 95, somewhere around there, and then dropping back down because it's been already kind of in that area. It hasn't really even hit that, what I thought it was going to hit, which was like 94, 95. It actually did. I think at its high peak, it was like 90. It was like 92, I think. 93. So it hit 93, but it's not even going up to like the 95 range anymore. And then I don't know if you guys remember, but in last year in October, we were hitting like 121 price of Bitcoin. So it definitely has gone down. And if you look at the trend from like a fuller point of view, it does look like we are starting to go down. We're not hitting them higher highs anymore. We're just going lower lows. So we'll see what happens though. As of right now, nobody can really predict it, but just if you look outward, if when in doubt, you have to look out, then it'll kind of paint the picture for you a little bit better. That being said, let's get into your, let's see here, trending coins. Top 5 trending coins. Number 1 is Bitcoin. Number 2, Ethereum. Number 3 is SOC, S-O-K, and SOC is up 823%. Number 4 is Brevis, or B-R-E-V. That one is up 18%. And number 5 is AI Cyclone. That one is up 8.86%. As far as your top 5 gainers, number 1, I Love Puppies. That one is up 978%. Number 2, SOC, again, at 804%. Number 3 is Penju AI. That one is up 597%. Number 4, Book of Meme. That one is up 507 as well. And number 5, Turbo Trump, which is up 476%. By the way, guys, I forgot to mention your global crypto market cap as a whole is sitting at 3.18 trillion. We are down 0.72%. So not much at all, just kind of staying sideways. All right, guys, top 100 notable mentions for your gainers. Number 9, we have GameStop coin, which is up 416. At number 15, we have Tesla, which is up 597. Number 22, BlackRock is up 253%. At number 29, BitSmiley is up 230%. At number 41, we have Nitro. That one is up 62%. At number 50, we have Funch. That one is up 66%. At number 61, CZ's Dog is up 33%. At number 64, we have CDG Project. That one is up 31%. At number 75, we have Far Labs. That one is up 26%. At number 82, Mosscoin. That one is up 24%. At number 88, Book of Ethereum. That one is up 22%. At number 93, RSS3 is up 20%. And in your top 100 spot, we have SL. That one is up 23%. All right, guys, that is your crypto news. Markets look like they're going to be going sideways a little bit. If Bitcoin can break above, 95, then we might have a trend going up for now. So we shall see what happens with that. But let's move on and get into your guys' horoscopes for tomorrow. This is going to be for January 7th, 2025, starting with the first sign of the zodiac, which is also my sign, Aries. So tomorrow, Aries, the element of adventure starts rising, and you will feel the rush of energy. Friends appear willing to go where you want them to be, knowing that you always have a way of making even the simplest plans into quite an adventure. The enthusiasm you bring to the table draws people closer, making the things you do together even more fulfilling. Taurus, skepticism may persist as you swing between enthusiasm and uncertainty. It is good to start with big ideas, but taking a moment to reflect would not be a bad thing. To get another person's view is helpful, as it helps one to be brought back to reality before decisions are made. Gemini, your ideas contain a touch of contemplation, which helps you focus on the underlying issue that have been in the background. These reflections may be heavy, but within the weight is the possibility of transformation. Cancer, a flash of inspiration comes as a bolt from the blue, and you feel the surge of energy. However, when one feels that he or she is ready to share this clarity with friends, it may be best to hold on to it for a while longer in the hope that it will grow more. Then we got J sign Leo. Going out of your comfort zone with your partner may help you discover things about the relationship that you may not be accustomed to. Although this is refreshing, some truths that come out can make you ponder more than you would like. Development begins with an appreciation of the positive and negative aspects of the process. Then we got Virgo. Changing the environment could help reveal some aspects of your relationship that are not revealed during the everyday hustle and bustle. Some form of power struggle or conflict could arise, changing the mood slightly to what was expected. This doesn't have to mean it is problematic. It is a chance to reestablish and reconfigure how people interact. Then we got our Libra. Anxiety may rise as you ponder over issues in life that seem to be missing something or lacking focus. The primary goal is to be clear, to know what you want is already halfway there. Spend time thinking about the best outcome you want to achieve before acting on it. Scorpio. Boredom can be oppressive and may make you want to break free from the routine of everyday life. A grand adventure may not be possible, but even a change in who does what can bring a breath of fresh air into a moment. If you have been taking up more than your share, it is time to discuss how you share the burden. Sagittarius. Your ability to understand unspoken cues enables you to avoid conflict while focusing on the common ground when the situation gets heated. A solution satisfying both parties will be way more effective than trying to triumph at the other person's expense. Then we got our Capricorn. Being stubborn may make you think that standing your ground is the best thing to do, but it may not give you the kind of closure you need. It is empowering to sometimes step down the aggression and let the heart lead you through the tough times. Love does not make you weak, it makes you strong. Aquarius. It is a good day to take time for yourself and remember your abilities you tend to forget about. As much as it is comforting to rely on your loved ones, there is strength in dealing with some things on your own. If you rely on your intuition and take the first step, you will regain confidence and achieve a more equal relationship. Pisces, last but not least, the planets are showing you the green light regarding career progression. The right people are paying attention to your efforts and work, creating the environment for growth. Career doors are starting to creak open. All right, guys, that is our horoscopes for tomorrow. That's going to be January 7th, 2026. We like to do that to kind of help guide you along your path every day. Let's get into some chats real quick. Infinite says, Mars Attacks is an underrated movie in general. The cast was stacked. Jack Nicholson, Annette Bening, Jack Black, Danny DeVito, Ben Close, Pierce Brosnan, and Michael J. Fox. And that is just the start.
That's a lot of actors and actresses. Holy shit.
You gotta watch that movie, bro. You're gonna like it. Especially because we're about to go to Mars.
I know we'll be in Mars. Oh, for sure.
So you gotta watch it.
Still got a couple of years. Still got a couple of years before we're there.
And Infinite says, Freddy Krueger's mom accidentally locked in an asylum when guards went home for Christmas. For several days, 100 maniacs had their way with her. When they found her, she was barely alive and pregnant. Like I said, milkshake.
Oh, shit.
See, bro? Same kind of situation. Almost.
Oh, shit.
100 maniacs, bro.
I didn't know.
Yeah, crazy. Surprised she kept the baby. I'm surprised she kept little Freddy around, bro.
Crazy.
I know, right? And now he's in our dreams. She.
Not mine.
Just mine. All right, so let's move on and get into our juicy conspiracy of the night. Today, I want to talk to you guys about the Betz sphere. Have you heard about the Betz sphere?
The what?
The Betz sphere.
Doesn't sound familiar.
Okay. Well, if you never heard about it, guys, in 1974, in Jacksonville, Florida, something happened that never made sense, and it still doesn't to this day. There was no flashing lights, no UFO crash, no government announcement, just a family, single family, and the metal sphere that moved on its own. This is the story of the Betz sphere. So, the Betz family, Antoinine Betz, his wife Jerry, and their son Terry, were walking their property shortly after hearing a loud boom in the distance. They assumed it was a fire or explosion, but instead they found a perfectly smooth metal sphere resting on the ground. No seams, no markings, no visible openings. About 8 inches in diameter, weighing roughly 22 pounds. Heavy, cold, and unnaturally precise, they took it home. That decision changed everything. So basically, at first, the sphere seemed inert until it didn't. Once indoors, the Betz family noticed something strange. When rolled across the floor, the sphere would stop on its own, reverse direction, roll back toward whoever pushed it. Not downhill, not randomly, intentionally. Even stranger, when placed on a table, the sphere would roll toward the edge, then stop, as if it knew there was a drop there. And then things escalated more quickly. Terry Betz began playing his guitar near the sphere, and that's when it happened. The sphere responded. It emitted ringing tones, humming vibrations, and resonant echoes. Different guitar notes produced different responses, almost like the object was reacting to sound frequency, or worse, communicating. So, what happens next? The military showed up. The word spread, local news picked up the story, then the military arrived. Specifically, the Naval Air Station in Jacksonville, the military scientists and defense researchers all arrived. They took the sphere for testing. Their official explanation: a stainless steel ball valve, possibly industrial debris. But here's the problem. Industrial ball valves don't roll uphill, react to sound, alter direction autonomously, emit tones, or interact with magnetic fields unpredictably. And they certainly don't require military transport and analysis. So, the test results that never added up. The Navy claimed the sphere was non radioactive, non magnetic, made of stainless steel. But they also admitted its internal structure was unusual. It contained smaller internal spheres. Its balance was abnormal. Then they returned it. No explanation, no follow up, no paperwork, which raises the question, why analyze something so ordinary? And here's where conspiracy researchers step in. One theory suggests the Betz sphere wasn't powered by electronics. It was powered by resonance, a form of harmonic motion technology responsive to vibration, sound, and motion, not AI, not mechanical, but frequency-based behavior, which aligns with emerging theories in acoustic levitation, resonant energy systems, non-linear motion physics, technologies the public still doesn't fully understand. And of course, you know, why Florida? Florida isn't random. It's a military testing corridor close to aerospace facilities, near restricted coastal zones. If you were testing experimental technology, you didn't want people questioning, and Florida makes sense, especially rural Florida. And um, I guess what really stands out about the sphere was that, over the years, the sphere never harmed anyone. It never accelerated aggressively. It never displayed hostility. It behaved cautiously, curiously, almost like it was designed to observe and not interfere. So, who knows what that could have been. But yeah, they found a sphere in Florida in the 70s, and it definitely was being able to communicate with them through the power of the sound, especially when they even had it against the guitar that the guy was playing. It responded to the notes of the guitar, so that's kind of crazy, right? But yeah, after the Navy returned the sphere, the story disappeared. The Betts family eventually stopped speaking publicly, and the sphere it vanished from public record. So yeah, who knows what really happened there, but kind of crazy, kind of crazy. All right, that is our conspiracy of the night, and we were talking about the Betts sphere. Let's move on, and real quick, Infinite says Freddie's mom was a nun in 1941, so she could not have the procedure. And technically, Freddie is the son of one maniac, the other 99 lost the race. Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's yeah. Now it just which maniac is it that won that race? I wonder.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you all so much for being on here. Please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share so that we can share this offer with you every day when we do our show, Monday through Friday, 8:30 p.m. Pacific. Or you can also catch us on our gym lives after the show, Sunday through Wednesday. So definitely don't forget that. And yeah, before we close the show, we always like to give you your guys' final words of wisdom. So Jay, what you got for them today?
Going with Sun Tzu, The Art of War. He who is prudent and lies in wait for an enemy who is not will be victorious. I'm going with that one because to be prepared, patient, and have an excellent strategy, I'll say, is what you need for all parts of to deal with life. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going with that one because obviously this, that's obviously keys to victory in war. But like I said, you can use that towards life as well. All those things, because if you know your strengths and you know how to observe, You know what I mean? And know when the right moment is to strike. You'll always come out advantageous, always.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? So it's very, very important that that you stay very present and very, strategic and planned.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I believe. So that's why I'm going with Sun Tzu.
Very well said. And just to kind of finish off of what you said, Jay, life rewards those who move with intention. Preparation gives you confidence, patience gives you endurance, and strategy gives your actions direction. When these three work together, progress becomes inevitable. You stop reacting to life and start navigating it. Nothing meaningful happens overnight. The people who go far are the ones who think ahead, stay disciplined during the waiting, and move with conviction when the moment arrives. Trust your plan, adjust when necessary, and stay committed to your path even when results take time. And just to finish off with a spiritual close for you guys, and quote, prepare your mind, steady your heart, and move with strategy. Patience sharpens conviction, and those who stay aligned always go further. All right, guys, that is our final words of wisdom for you today. Infinite Real Quick says they are about to talk about the third rule in a crisis situation. Duck. Exactly.
Classic.
That's funny.
Hell yeah, man. Gotta love it.
All right, guys. Before we end the show, I do have for Taco Tuesday a little special clip for you from, of all people. This is actually a clip from the current Venezuelan president. We want to see what he has to say. Why not? Let's see what he got to say. Right, Jay?
Who, Maduro?
No, the current president.
Oh, the current oh, okay.
Check it out, John. This is from the current president.
Hola amigos, yo soy su nuevo presidente, el señor Donaldo J. Trumpo. Your ex-presidente, el señor Maduro, is no longer your presidente. He kept talking shit, and fucking around though, and he ultimately found out though. Anyway, we're gonna make Venezuela grande again. Mucho grande. El bigger y el better than ever before. We're gonna drill, baby drill. We're gonna have a big, beautiful fiesta, all the tacos you want. Mucho mariachi, sexy mamacitas, and delicious margaritas. And President Trumpo is gonna be el DJ, okay? Muchas gracias, muchachos. Y let's make el
All right.
Donaldo Trumpo. That account's on my social media. That's how I know. Yeah, so he that account's been a while. It's been up for a long time. Donaldo Trumpo. That shit's always hella funny, man.
Yeah, dude,
that dude's had that account for a long ass time, bro.
Classic.
Fucking hilarious, dude. Hell yeah.
I know. Cool. Well, that is it for us, guys. Jay, let's close it out.
Yeah, thank you so much for being here. Obviously, we will be going live in about an hour and a half. Tonight is back, shoulders, traps. So it's going to be a good one. It'll be a very good one. And if we don't see you there later tonight, we'll see you tomorrow at our podcast at 8:30. Have a good rest of the night. Health, wealth, and happiness. And yeah, we will either see you later tonight or tomorrow for sure.
Peace out, y'all. Shout out to Replay Game.